Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so first off, everybody who joined me on the live yesterday, I'm so glad you were there. Winners, I've heard from some of you, but not all of you. So if you are either a previous winner or somebody that just won yesterday, please remember to send me an email. Let me know where in the world you would like me to mail your prizes. They'll all be getting mailed out on Monday. And I send you a confirmation email when I hear from you, so you know that I actually got your email. So if you sent me a message and I didn't write you back, please know it did not get to me, okay? Because I check my email every night. So just FYI, you'll want to resend that if you sent me something and it didn't make it to me for some reason. All right, so the winner of yesterday's giveaway for the bonus message is Jilly G. Home. So Jilly, my dear, if you would please reach out to me and let me know where you would like me to mail your prize. And of course, my email is right there in the description box. And at the tail end of this, I'll be doing another giveaway, so stick around for that. Okay, this bonus reading, we are simply starting out with a card that my dog selected. Once again, he actually very gently kind of slobbered on it and just carried it around in his mouth for about 5 minutes as I pleaded with him to put it down and commanded and cajoled and all the things that you do to try to make an 8-month-old puppy like, please let it go. Please. Oh, no, you must let it go. It wasn't too bad, actually. He's getting a lot better about his theft. But in any case, this is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, and it's funny because this is actually the only trespass my dog has made in a couple days. He's been really well behaved. And even on our hike this morning, he was really well behaved. And I'm allowing him to go off his leash a little bit more, and his recall is good. So we have a lot of good behavior, but he still selects cards from time to time that he should not be. And I feel like this is the one trait that I can't seem to convince him to let go of. So the fact that this is a Queen of Cups, I don't know if somebody keeps thinking about this Queen of Cups, somebody that is very loving, but she's got kind of like her own, I don't know, she's just busy working, doing her own life. Her head is actually tilted down and her eyes are kind of like focused somewhere else. She's not aware of anyone who may be around her. She is carrying her cup, but I feel like she's in deep contemplation, kind of thinking about things that matter to her. I feel like this is always about, possibly a water sign, does not have to be, but certainly could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But this is somebody who I think is completely unaware that either somebody keeps coming back around, like they keep popping up in someone's mind. And I only say that because of my puppy's behavior, continuously still doing this one kind of naughty thing that he does. Let's see. Two of Wands. Yeah, somebody is lonely for the Queen of Cups. So this Two of Wands card has a different energy surrounding it for me. When I look at this, I see somebody who has maybe on the surface, they have everything that they need, right? The world is in their hands. They've got the job that they want to have. They've got all these things organized in their life. They've got everything. They may also have a ton of responsibilities, a lot of things, like the whole world rests in their hands. And yet at night, they climb up on the rooftop, which is really symbolic of, when we have that quiet time, that quiet space. Sometimes that's when our mind drifts to the things that we fantasize about. And in this case, this person stares at the moon. So this is typically talked about as a crossroads card, right? It's an opportunity to make a choice. Do I want to go this way? Do I want to go that way? However, this person looks longingly at something far away, something that they are lonely for, something that is off in the distance, a wish, a goal, a dream, something from their past, possibly. This also carries with it like a tremendous distance, and this could be an energetic distance. But the thing is, the moon affects the earth no matter what, right? So I feel as if this Queen of Cups has a tremendous pull on someone, and I don't think that the Queen of Cups knows it. I don't think that the Queen of Cups has any thought in their mind that they may be tugging the emotions, because that's really, that's what the moon does, right? Is its gravitational pull on the earth. It pulls on the tides, right? I feel like I'm not sure why we have to do this reading unless someone's like going to take some action, because otherwise all we're doing is sitting here talking about somebody who has a fantasy about someone and they sit on a rooftop at night and think about them. Okay, well, why are we doing this reading? Why is this story coming out? What is this? Why do we need to hear about this? Why does the Queen of Cups need to hear about this at all? We have a Six of Cups and we have a Ten of Wands. I feel like this is to identify whatever hurt was caused to this Queen of Cups. I feel as if she met this person for a reason. She was a big part of this person's life. Like this was a soulmate connection. And anything that, let me put it this way, and I've said this before in other readings. This is a message for the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups is an incredibly loving individual. And of all people, this is probably the character that we could most easily have this conversation with and say, Queen of Cups, if I told you before you came down to planet Earth that you were going to experience something where you might be the one that doesn't get a whole lot out of the exchange, but you impact the life of a soulmate, somebody from your soul group who is going to need to have your beautiful, incredible, loving emotion, because that is a moment in their life where they need that. And you are the one who could supply that. Even though selfishly, they're not going to be able to give that back to you. Would you still say yes to this? Would you sign up to go ahead and be the giver in this set of circumstances and not be bitter about it, and know that that was a beautiful gift that you gave? Do you want to do that? It's as if that is what this storyline is about. I don't think that this Queen of Cups got anything for what she gave. I think secretly they think of her all the time. And I think that she is the one who is having to let go of this and really be proud of herself that of course I gave love. That's what I do. I'm a loving person. I'm sincere, I'm straightforward, and I give love. I don't hide that. And I know what love is. You give it openly and freely. Sometimes even if you know you're not going to get it back. And I feel like this message is simply, it's to put that in perspective. Like basically this Queen of Cups, oh my gosh, your love was not nothing. Your love made a tremendous impact on someone's life, even though I don't think she got anything back in return in this story. But all of those hurts are turning into flowers, right? Ten of Wands is all about laying down our burdens. Those burdens are actually blossoming into flowers. She's even able to think of this from a distance and say, yep, I loved somebody who was a soulmate. Maybe they were in another family commitment. Maybe they were somewhere else. Or maybe she's like, you know what? I send you onward. Go have that life, whatever it is that you need to go have. I gave something amazing of myself, and I know that. And even if it didn't come back to me, it doesn't diminish the gift that I gave. And I must have signed up to do this somewhere. So interesting that she made a major impact on this person, and I don't think she got anything back for it, but she doesn't walk away with nothing because her head is held high and she knows the worth that she has. She's in the upright. And my doggy selected her. So no matter what, my doggy goes around and still picks cards from time to time. That's the last behavior that I can't seem to train out of him. And I kind of wonder if maybe this is the perfect message for today. So tell me more for this Queen of Cups. What does she get next? Because I think that this is just a major realization of what incredible value she brought to someone's life, even though she didn't get anything. It's almost like you donated something. You saw somebody and you said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just giving this. Nope, I know I'm not getting anything in return. I just can see that I want to donate to this. And that's kind of what she did. She donated her love, her heart, her gentleness. We have a Nine of Wands and we have a King of Wands. Oh, yes. Okay, so now again, this could be masculine or feminine that we're talking about. This Queen of Cups could be anybody. So don't think that it's just a woman, but she is our primary character. So whoever the primary character is, I always refer to as you, just for the clarity of being able to, communicate about a storyline as I just talk about it. but it is only a story, right? I am not a psychic, guys. I don't tell you how your life's going to be, and I don't give you life advice. That's all up to you. These are just stories for entertainment. Please bear that in mind. But the Queen of Cups in this story, what she gets the full meal package after this. She gets, and it's so perfect. I love the fact that she gets a King of Wands. She gets somebody who is incredibly passionate. So for somebody who is gentle and loving, she gets to experience something that is passionate, someone whose eyes are all on her, somebody who thinks that she is pretty much the hottest thing they've ever laid eyes on, which could be a bit of a shock to somebody who's been very solo. I feel like she's been very solo. She's been kind of just contemplating and making peace with the fact that she gave a lot to a connection that didn't give anything back to her. Has she been wounded? Has she given and given and given? Probably at least 9 times. But guess what? The great thing about a 9 is that as soon as we get to that 10, that's it. And let's not forget, we already saw the 10, right? As soon as we get to the 10, that's where stuff gets good. That's where we completed a cycle. So we've got the 9 of Wands. We already had the 10 of Wands. So what does she get? She gets the awareness that, you know what? I'm ready for a love that gives to me. I think I fulfilled my, whatever contract I signed up for before I came to Earth. When I said, yeah, I'll help soulmates and I'll give my love to people that aren't going to be able to give it back to me because I know it'll help them. And maybe I subconsciously signed up for this. So maybe I've encountered people that kind of drain me dry over and over again. But in the back of my mind, I kind of know I might have signed up for a little bit of that. Or at least that's the way I'm going to look at it now. If somebody couldn't give to me, but I gave to them, you know what? My love was not wasted. What I gave was valuable. And I know that about me. And if it impacted them in a positive way, awesome. But you know what? This time, I think I want something to come in for me. So this is exactly what the Queen of Cups gets. Why? Because she's ready to invite it in. You notice she's got one rose still blooming. And it's one heck of a rose, let me tell you. This is kind of what I would say would be our most perfect, most passionate, most loving match. And this is a King of Wands. I know we see a feminine here, but this can be somebody that is very attuned to the masculine and feminine energy. Doesn't matter what gender. I never read for genders at all. So this whole storyline could be about a man who's given and given and given to all of his connections, never received much, and now he is going to meet someone that is a perfect match for them. Could be same-sex couples I'm talking about, could be any blend of genders. So apply that as it suits. But this is somebody who it's like they're sensitive enough to see exactly who this Queen of Cups is, and they're also passionate, and they're also ready to take charge in a romance. I feel like somebody wants to show the Queen of Cups like, hey, I think the universe mentioned to me that it's your turn to be loved. Let me show you what that's like. I feel as if there is a subtle understanding. Somehow this person, they are like drawn to this Queen of Cups, maybe through pheromones, maybe through whatever the vibe is that the Queen of Cups is actually giving off. But the Queen of Cups has thought in her head, I think I've fulfilled giving as much as I want to without receiving. Now I'd like to receive, and I'd like something passionate. And I feel like she just kind of does it in a matter-of-fact way. And then here it comes. Here it comes. Tell me more about this King of Wands, because I am digging this King of Wands for her. Tell me about the King of Wands. King of Wands, we have a Queen of Pentacles here. This is somebody who, it's funny because they want long-term with this Queen of Cups. So it's, I feel like, because this is always, this can be, they want to make her the mother of their children also. This can be someone who they want to transform this Queen of Cups into a long-term commitment. This is not somebody who's just coming in for passion. This is somebody who sees this Queen of Cups as a Queen of Pentacles. This is the long-term. This is the stability. This is, I want to build an empire with you. Maybe I do want you to be, the mother or father of my children. This is the long-term success. This is somebody who looks at the Queen of Cups, and when they look at her, they see this incredible, like they're looking at the future with her. Ace of Cups. This is like even though it's not a proposal card, it may as well be in this reading. Ace of Cups is a sincere offer of love. This is completely unabashed, unashamed. This is somebody who can make an offer and really mean it. This is the thing that transforms the life, really, of this queen. The offer that's being made here is so sincere, and it definitely is not just an overflowing cup. It's even better because it's releasing all those butterflies. It's all about the transformation. This is the moment that changes the Queen of Cups trajectory for their future in romance. Now, obviously, like, we all make our choices. We are in charge of our lives. But for a person who had been giving in every relationship, never getting anything back, and just kind of like shrugging, going, well, I guess I gave to that one also. Okay, well, they must have needed it more than I did, right? If I didn't get anything back, it must have just been that I was here to help that soulmate and send them on their way. And I got to keep accepting that. But you know what? I want something of my own this time. And she really means it. She means it like deep inside. It's time. It's my time now to have that romance. And that mental shift is what ushers all of this in, is what I feel like. And so it does change the trajectory. It's the time for meeting the person that really looks at her as, you are my long term. You are the one that I want. You are the one that I want to show you that I want to be with you. It's almost like the tables have turned. Everything that Queen of Cups gave so freely in the past, someone now wants to give to her. They want to show her, you are the one that I don't just want to impress you today. I don't want to just talk a game. I want you to know that I want to be serious with you. I want to show you how I would treat you in the long term. I want to be a part of your life and hope that you'll choose me long term. This is amazing. That's why it's a significant shift. It's a trajectory change. It's, not everything is about romance, right? But this storyline is only about romance. So obviously, if you don't want to talk romance, then this is not your story to listen to. But this, it's funny. This card has been upright the whole time in the deck. Everything else is face down, and this kept bugging me because I kept seeing it pop up, but I love this card so much. The Knight of Cups. Now, it didn't pop out, and I don't take cards that don't pop out, but I will just say, this is, if we're talking about the quality of the romance, this is somebody who literally does want to romance. This is that Knight of Cups. This is somebody who is playing a human heart, right, as an instrument. It's like the words that they speak come across so loving. It's like this queen doesn't have to wonder how somebody feels about her, because this is an individual, whoever it is that she's matched up with, whoever this King of Wands is, they are able to actually even articulate it in a way that she can hear it. So there's none of the games of wondering. There's not any wondering about how this person feels about her or him, right? All right, let me see. I just want to get last final cards here. So, this is very interesting. So we've seen things that are happening that are absolutely amazing for her. I don't read vindictive ever. However, I also can't control what cards pop out. This is applying to the other person. So remember at the beginning, I was like, why are we hearing about somebody who just keeps kind of missing her? And then I said, oh, okay. So it's because she understands that she met somebody, she gave to them. They were a soulmate. They didn't give anything in return, but that's okay. Let's go back to this person though for a moment. In any quiet moment that this person has, they keep missing her, right? They keep missing the moon. That's what I see. This person, the Queen of Cups moves on and has like the love of a lifetime. And I feel as if there is some, even though this queen gave to a soulmate and that soulmate didn't seem to give back to her, and the soulmate continued to sit there and not make choices and not come toward her, even though they wanted her, they might have been tangled up in some other situation since they hold the world in their hands, right? This is something that this person unfortunately has to be left with. With this Magician in the reverse, this is self-deception, and that self-deception leads to a tremendous sense of loss. They might be aware that they hurt the Queen of Cups, but what they're really left with at the end of all of it is that they hurt themselves. That Magician in the reverse, they've been trying to almost lie to themselves about this situation, but their thoughts go to this Queen of Cups all the time, all the time, all the time. Anytime there's a quiet moment, that's where their thoughts go. And it's unfortunate because I think this was I don't want to delve into it because I feel like we're so happy that the Queen of Cups gets something wonderful to come in for her. But it's interesting that the end of this does just show us where someone made a major mistake, I want to say, in not choosing that Queen of Cups. But they weren't really ready to manifest that anyway. If we sit in this energy of kind of deception, self-deception, or deceiving others, then I don't know, this person is trying to tell themselves that they're okay without the Queen of Cups, but I think they're going to carry this sorrow around in this lifetime. So it's interesting because there's, when we talk about soulmates, there's the idea anyway behind this is that we have like lots of soulmates out there, right? So this was an opportunity that two people had to actually be together, but this particular person, they didn't take it. And that is their regret for the rest of their lifetime. However, this Queen of Cups has a completely different storyline. Like I kept saying, trajectory change. The person she's going to be with is somebody who is so ready to give her that kind of love. And maybe that's why she signed up for this in the first place, signed up and said, look, I'm going to help other soulmates along their life path for a while, even if they can't give to me in this lifetime, even if they break my heart in this lifetime. It's somehow, I know that it'll help them on their path if I give them love, and then I have to release them. And at some point, I'm still going to say in this lifetime that eventually I'm going to call in the one that I get to be with. And she does all that. But what's funny is it's almost like what she may not have realized is that one of those soulmates, maybe the last one that broke her heart, the biggest thing that she did to help them was she left them realizing that they have a regret that they didn't choose her. It's an interesting twist on a soulmate collection of soulmate storylines, right? Here she is, somebody who got hurt possibly time and again, and then, always dusts off, picks herself up, and then finally calls in one that's for her. And she has this great happiness. But one of the things that she did that was pretty selfless, to give to a soulmate, the thing that she did to help them was to leave them in deep regret. They needed to experience regretting losing her in order for them to maybe get some lesson learned. And maybe next time around, all of the soulmates will swap roles and they'll interact with each other differently in the next lifetime. But in this lifetime, man, she's got something amazing. And it seemed like maybe it was never going to happen. She had to be ready to choose it to come in for her in this story. I like the idea. This was kind of a fun reading for me because I felt like we were dealing with multiple soulmate storylines, like a group of souls that interact. And then, it's like we interact for a certain amount of time and then we part ways and then we interact again and part ways. And then we sometimes not until we've actually moved on do we really recognize this is what I needed to learn. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, the item that I'm giving away today, if you enter to win today's item, you will receive, of course, a card that I will mail to you. And inside is another card. And inside this is called the Mother. I believe that this is the Empress, but let me see. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is actually the Magician. Okay. Why is it in it's called the Mother? Oh, because the Magician is like the creator, and I didn't have, I know why I did that. It was because I didn't have a Magician card. And so I was like, well, let me see, or a sticker rather that depicted that. So this is a pendant that is actually like a little miniature tarot card, and it is of the Magician, and it looks like the traditional Magician card. You can barely make that out. I'm sorry, I know that that's not really clear enough, but it's the Magician is standing there, and he has the infinity symbol over his head, and he has his wand raised up. So it's a very classic like the Rider-Waite image. So it's a little pendant. It's just a little necklace, but it is the Magician. So for those of you who are interested in that, that is Virgo Gemini energy, and that is the item today that I'm giving away. So for those of you that are very focused on manifesting whatever you want next, this might be a great card for you. But yes, it is with the sticker on it that says the mother, but it's really, it's all about manifesting. So if you want to enter to win, just write the word enter. Otherwise, I would love for you guys to just give me feedback. So I went live on Thanksgiving and I did, multiple different tangible gifts, bracelets and things like that I gave away. And then I also did some free reads. Here's the thing. I was going to do that again for Christmas, but I'm almost wondering if I should do that like maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, like kind of do it in that first week of December, just because I know that things get really busy around Christmas. And also some of you, because I'll do a couple of extra giveaways for Christmas, also some bigger items that I haven't shown to anybody. And some of you might want the item because you want to regift it to somebody else. So I'm kind of thinking I should do it before Christmas, like somewhere in the next, like, in that first week of December, but it'll be the, the Christmas, like big bash, like holiday party with Kate, I guess is what I'll call it. Tell me what you guys think of that, if that would be more convenient than me waiting all the way until like, Christmas Eve. It's too close to the holidays and just things get so busy around the holidays. I was thinking I should do this early. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. Just, I guess, to make it simple, if you just want to be like, yes, early party. That's then I'll know what you mean. So whatever you want to write though is fine. Just let me know what your thoughts are, because I do actually really care about what is most convenient for you guys, so you don't miss out on, opportunities and stuff like that, especially if I'm going to go live and do some more free reads as just a gift to my subscribers. I want to make sure you guys have kind of a convenient time for it. So, all right, that's it. Mwah, mwah, bye.